Welcome to Kermode Uncut. Taxi Driver is back in cinemas thanks to the BFI's Martin Scorsese retrospective season. And there are many reasons for going to see Taxi Driver in the cinema. I imagine most people watching this blog have seen Taxi Driver at some point, whether in a theatre or at home on DVD, on television. I actually introduced it on Channel 4 years and years ago.
Come on, man. Get me out of here, all right?
But seeing Taxi Driver on a big screen is a completely different experience. Why? Well, because it's beautifully filmed, because it has these incredible performances, but most importantly, I think, for the sound, and the sound of the music, the extraordinary score by Bernard Herrmann. Now recently, there was a performance of Taxi Driver at the Royal Festival Hall with a live score by the BBC Concert Orchestra conducted by Robert Ziegler. Norma, Bernard Herrmann's widow, was in attendance at that screening. And apparently, she said to Ziegler that she hadn't seen Taxi Driver before, which is an extraordinary thing. Taxi Driver, of course, ended up being Bernard Herrmann's last score, the very last thing he recorded. On the last day of his life, he finished the recording on Christmas Eve. And the score, apparently, when it was first heard by Scorsese, was really surprising. He had expected strings. He said in an introduction that he recorded, especially for that concert, that he'd expected to hear those stabbing strings, the kind of thing he'd heard from Psycho. And then when he heard this brass, he was kind of taken aback. And then what Herrmann said he wanted to do was go into new areas, exploring sort of jazzy themes. The thing about the Taxi Driver score is it surprised Martin Scorsese, and then it thrilled him, and then he realised that it was absolutely part of the movie itself. I've been at a few concerts in which the score has been played separate from the movie, in which you're just listening to the music. And unlike some movie scores, you can listen to it as a coherent piece. But if you see Taxi Driver on a big screen, it's that thing about closing your eyes and hearing the sound booming around a theatre that really creates the impact. If you get a chance, no matter whether you've seen Taxi Driver at home before, whatever, go out to the cinema and see it on a big screen. Because it's an experience, not just for your eyes, but also for your ears. And the reason for that is the genius of Bernard Herrmann. I mean, think about it. What an extraordinary note to end an extraordinary career upon.